पहाड़ का व्यू देख लो भाई, तुम सही है.
So she gave me one book actually. Just,
Okay.
It's called Midnights with the Mystic.
So that's the goodie. You can see the lamb.
Oh, come on, I see something.
This is like a yoga studio.
That's the body tree.
So it's Badam. The guru. What are the classes finished, right? So how's the class like? What's your experience, or like what difference can you see with yourself? Like, hey guys, a very good morning to you. तो अभी मैं like पहुंच गया हूँ like बीजिंग फाइनली like मेरे होस्ट के यहाँ पे. तो कल थोड़ा like पहुंचने में देरी हो गया था, like शाम हो गया था, like ऑलमोस्ट like 7-8 बज गया था, लेकिन इमिग्रेशन में थोड़ा ज़्यादा टाइम चला गया, like 2-2.5 घंटा चला गया था. तो लाइक कोई बात नहीं, अभी आ गए यहाँ पे. तो लाइक अभी मैं हूँ यहाँ पे लाइक अपना होस्ट के घर में. तो लाइक आप लोगों को थोड़ा दिखा देता हूँ कि लाइक कहाँ पे रुका हूँ. तो ये वाला जगह आप लोग देख सकते हो. लाइक मैं यहाँ पे था, थोड़ा सा मैसी है, लाइक कुछ लाइक बुरा मत मानना. तो ये लोग आप देख सकते हो कितना प्यारा सा रूम है. चाइनीज़ लैंटर्न है यहाँ पे. पहाड़ का व्यू देख लो भाई, एकदम सही है. बिल्डिंग्स पेड़. अभी तो विंटर सीजन है तो सारे के सारे पत्ते झड़ गए यहाँ पे. Yeah, good morning. So guys, this is my amazing host, Yamei Akka. Akka, did I get it correctly? The pronunciation?
Yes,
Akka?
Yamei.
Okay. It's okay, you can say. So, bhai sab dekho kitna acha chair hai. So this is like, it keeps you warm, right, Akka?
Yeah, and keep your back straight.
So like, this is Akka's beautiful house, Akka and Anna's beautiful house. So, Akka, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, myself?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a Beijinger, so I grew up in Beijing. And when I was a kid, I just liked to reading, writing, and all that. PE was my least favorite subject. So I never ever imagined I would become a Hatha Yoga teacher, actually, to be honest.
So when did it happen? Akka, like, how did this happen? Like, you and Isha, like, yoga, like, what happened?
One of my teacher at the studio, she introduced me to
to Sadhu.
Yeah, at the end of...
this was which year? Okay, which year?
2013.
13, okay.
Yeah, it was exactly 10 years back.
10 years,
yeah,
okay.
So I was with Isha for 10 years now. Yeah. So she gave me one book actually, just it's called Midnights with the Mystic.
Midnights with the Mystic.
Yeah. I'm promoting this book big time because this is my first book. A glimpse into what Sadhguru is offering. It's, I don't know if you know about this book. It's an American lady. No, she was on a spiritual path and she spent like 5-7 nights with Sadhguru, and then she just recorded their conversation.
Understood.
Yeah, and it's so like liberating, and it's such like I was deeply touched by that book. So I started searching on Google, and I found Sadhguru videos, so many of them. So I was like watching, and then I said, I have to see him because my teacher told me this is a live guru. It's very rare to find a live guru who is still doing things in the world, right?
For people.
Promoting, for people. So I'm very touched, and I said, I want to see him. I'd never been to India. I had never been.
Before that, you haven't gone to.
Yeah. I had very good feeling about India, but I had never been. So going to India for Sadhguru's inner engineering was my first trip.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you did inner engineering from India, right?
Yeah, at the Isha Center.
At the Isha Center. So this was like 10 years back.
Yeah.
And when did you do your Hatha Yoga teacher training?
4 years after.
Okay, 4 years after. So that's around 17, 18. Okay, 18.
Yeah, because I want to prepare myself. The first program, I was already I changed. I think I changed from inside out.
Okay.
Left side, right. It was just my life. Because I was sharing at the end of the program. I shared a lot, but I remember just one thing is I feel my life made a 180-degree turn. So it was just turning like this. Before I was seeking outside success, either school or career, whatever, family. But then it's just after 4 days of that program, my life
everything just a U-turn. That's what happens, with Isha meditators. You complete U-turn.
Yeah, so I kept all the practices. I went to all the programs, Hatha Yoga programs, meditation programs, samyama, everything.
Okay, so Akka, could you just show me a little bit about the home studio? Yeah,
sure. So this used to be where we teach.
Okay.
And Yes,
Okay.
you can see we have a.
So guys, you have
Devi.
the Devi goodie here,
Goodie
right?
here, yeah.
Wow.
That's,
So that's the goodie. You can see the lamb, fruits, and oh, you've got the Rudraksha and Vibhuti, and the Devi pendant. Wow.
yeah.
So Akka, do you like do you do puja, like the prayer, like regularly? Do you do it over here?
Yeah, I chant the.
Okay, you're chanting the
yeah.
Stuti.
And we light the lamp.
Okay.
Thing, and yeah, we try to do things.
Wow. Okay, is that guys? That's Anna. Good morning, Anna.
Ohayou gozaimasu. I'm an old fox
Holy
from the deep mountain in Japan.
guys. Anna. Anna's hilarious. What's this?
Oh, someone say I see sun. Oh! Oh! New life!
Good morning. Where did you get the mask from?
From Japan.
This is okay. This is like the Naruto mask.
Yes, this is from Japan. OG Japan. When we were teaching in Tokyo.
So, guys, this is Linlin Anna. I love him. I just love him, you know. Okay, Anna, could you just tell us a little bit about yourself?
That's a deep question, man.
Like whatever you want, and it's like just about yourself, like or like about you.
Like I'm also like a Beijing kid, like Yamei, right? We went to high school together, which was the central Beijing.
Okay.
And then it's like you know where we are living right now here is supposed to be like farmlands.
Ah.
Nothing. China boomed so much when we were little. You know, like there's seldom cars in the streets, just bicycles. People living quite primitive life actually. You know, like not so mechanical. There's not so many chemicals in the food, and then there's no business. Everybody is poor.
Like a long time ago, right?
Yeah, last century when Sadhguru reached his special experience
Understood.
in the 80s.
80s, okay, in the 1890s. Wow.
80s, yeah. And then I fell in love with physics.
Okay.
I wanted to understand the world, like how everything
Works.
formed, how everything works.
So nice. And also, like, could you just show me a little bit about your home studio, like with like Akka told me about the guri, like we saw the guri there.
Yeah.
So okay.
This was one Adiyogi was set up.
Okay, so guys,
It's the first version of.
That's the Adi Yogi, like the statue, the face statue.
Yeah. Later,
Nandi!
Later
Nandi
we got
so
Nandi
cute.
From,
Okay, so Anna, this is like the studio, right? So this is, guys, you can see, like, you have the yoga mats, you have different mats.
Yeah.
So Anna and Akka, both of you like decorated this place, right?
mainly
Like,
Yamei decorated this place.
Yeah, Yamei. The Yamei Akka did most. So Anna, thank you so much for giving me your time and showing me around this wonderful.
Like in English.
This is like a
concert.
concert.
All of mine. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Of course.
And I think after this, maybe we'll be going to the other studio, right?
Yeah.
Maybe me, Akka, or
Yeah.
you there.
Yeah.
So we'll see the other studio as well.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
so much. So this is the place, right, Akka? We've reached?
Yeah, this is like a shopping.
Like a shopping mall, okay.
Outdoor, indoor shopping area.
Yes, can you see the shopping mall?
But this area is more like family oriented.
A lot of
Okay.
people have kids and they bring the kids here. There's like playgrounds and,
There's a
yeah.
playground. So this is. So this is Anna. Is this like office premises? Like
Yeah.
because you can find different offices here.
Yeah. This is.
Oh, so this is the studio.
Yeah.
So guys, now we'll go in, and Akka's got
Here.
like a Surya Kriya. Okay, you have the
Yoga.
Vriksa yoga here, and like we'll just go in and we'll have a look at the place. And
That's
we
the
can.
sign of our classroom.
Okay,
You
what
see?
does this say?
You see, this is the traditional way, like yesterday I told you about the Chinese old character. This is wood.
Okay,
It's the
wood.
branches and the roots.
Looks
And
like
also
trident.
looks like
Looks like a trident.
trident
Ah.
and its reflection.
Reflection, the
Right?
roots, the top.
The roots on the
roots.
tree.
Ah,
This character means airway.
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 Every
Every.
tree, right?
Every tree. Every tree.
And
In
the bottom part of this word is mu, is
Mo.
mother. So,
Mother,
yeah, we just recognize that after
Like-
we put this here. It was like, oh, this is like
This
mother
is
to
like
the
mother.
world.
I think we'll quickly just go in because Akka's class is gonna start like pretty soon. So this is like the yoga studio.
That's the body tree. But in
Ah.
the winter, the leaves are falling off.
Ah, okay. That's the Bodhi tree. Mm.
But in the summer, it's like blooming.
It's in blooming in summer. There it's winter now. And so guys, you can see all the mats are prepared. Akka has done everything from before. It's huge.
Yeah.
And that's the the teacher's seat. The dais, and you've got all the lamp, all the equipment here, flowers, and of course the guru's here. Nothing can happen without the guru. So let's bow down. That's the guru, Satguru. So I think now Akka's gonna change, and Akka's gonna like prepare for the class. So guys, that's it for now. Maybe we'll again talk with Akka, and of course when the participants come, then we'll also talk with the participants and take their experience. I'll ask them to share their experience, and let's see how it goes. The class is finished, right?
Yeah.
So how was the class, Akka? Like,
It's wonderful.
so you had the Surya Kriya session today.
Yes.
So could you tell me a little bit about the class? Like, is that possible? Like, can you share?
We've been teaching for like 5 years.
Okay, 5 years.
Yeah. Every class is different. Like
Okay.
every time I see everyone and how it goes, it's just so wonderful. Yeah, and also what carries us along for this 5 years is just the participants, like how they
Okay.
sat, their facial expression during the first class, like when you first met them. Like some of them like have doubts about it, like what is Isha Yoga, why am I here? So all those thoughts you can see like on their face, and they're all very tensed up and all that.
And most of the people they haven't tried Isha Yoga before, right? And
No,
maybe
no.
they don't know
Yeah.
even about Sadhguru,
They
right?
don't know exactly. Like half of the people, I would say most of the people, the majority.
Okay, the majority they don't know.
Yeah,
anything.
they were here like by referral. Like for us, we not do much marketing or anything like
Okay.
that. It's more like organic growth. So we have like a small group of people to start with, and then after they practice, they felt the benefits themselves. And,
Okay.
And then naturally they will just go to their like loved ones, like a
Wow,
family,
understood.
friends, and then bring them here. So it's like a snowball rolling. Yeah. So. And,
Okay, so like that was like the student.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the student.
Like, hey, yeah. A little shy, maybe. I don't know. Okay. Okay, hey. 你好。
你好，
你好吗？
不能。
哦，那就可以，可以。
Okay, like Akka, can you translate? You can sit. You guys can sit.
Yeah.
So Anna's a little busy, so we'll chat with Anna sometime later.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. So Akka, what's your name?
王叔，
Langshu. So did you try Isha Yoga before, or like is this your first time?
it's my first time.
First time.
挺好的。
I think I can understand maybe 50% like that. So I need a guess or something.
Oh, it's good. So maybe if she can understand, then like Akka can translate. Okay, so Akka, like how did you get to know about Isha Yoga? Like how did you
A
find
friend introduced me
Okay.
about Isha.
about Isha? Okay. So is this your first yoga program, or did you try anything like before this, prior to this?
I tried a different yoga before.
Okay, a different kind of yoga. Okay. So like what? Like today you did Surya Kriya, right? Like after it was a 2-day program. So like what difference can you find? Like for example, after the 2 days, like what's your experience, or like what difference can you see with yourself? Like
我觉得特别大的不同。 就是我在之前瑜伽馆练习的时候，就有一个很大的问题，就是其实我也练了一些时间，但是就是有老师你才可以练，自己很难去练习。那这个对于我来讲特别有吸引的就是你可以自己在家里头完成你想完成练习吧。我觉得这个是一个特别好的事儿，对于我来讲。第二个，我觉得这个更尊重人，更尊重人对体式的感受，而不是要在瑜伽馆练成各种很高深的一种那个体式吧。我觉得是一个体式和一个人的不同。
Nice.
So translate a little bit like.
Yeah. So the biggest difference, I also felt the same, is that no matter how many years you practice in the studio, you can never do your self-practice. You have to go to the studio, be with the teacher, and then just be guided through the process. But here is you're given like a complete set of practice to do at home on your own every day. So you feel like so much freedom there, and it's just the biggest difference she can immediately feel.
I understand.
Yeah, and the second one is she felt that here we are putting more, not emphasis, but we care more about the person as a holistic, like a whole person, not just the asana. So in the studio, like the teacher will push you, like to do your best, like to do everything perfectly. Like they care more about the asana, how it looks.
There's also a connection between, like the teacher and the disciple and the student who's here, right?
Yeah, the connection is there. And I also was telling them, because the other student raised the question about, like, if I can't do it perfectly, like, should I keep trying? Like, how do I get to the perfect, like, quickly? And that's just not the point. Like, however you look outside, your physical posture is, like, how it looks is much less important than how much awareness you bring to your practice, how much consciousness you have, and how you approach the practice, the sadhana itself. Then you're doing it perfectly. So it doesn't really matter like how perfectly you're doing it now. So she's saying, okay, we care more about the person as a whole versus just the isolated asana. Yeah, everybody in the studio, most of them are trying to do like really difficult, extremely difficult postures, and just to show off. And then so the direction is kind of different. This one is more like inner, and the other one is outer.
Okay, so guys, that's it for the we talked with Akka, and another Akka. I forgot your name.
You can call me Shu.
Shu Akka. So Shu Akka, and it was really nice talking with you. Thank you so much for sharing your experience, and please do the mandala. You must do the mandala and just do whatever programs are available. You can come to Akka. You can do it. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.